Today we're going to be looking at two items. First up, we have Jack in the Box's new sauced and loaded nacho tacos. Now these little mini tacos have nacho cheese dust on them. I guess it's kind of a copy of Taco Bell's nacho tacos, but they're not Doritos, of course. They're just nacho tacos. And this one's sauced and loaded, so it's got ranch. I'm not sure what else it has on it. I'm going to look it up and tell you, but from what I can tell, it seems like ranch and some kind of buffalo sauce, maybe. According to the description, it's ranch, a cheddar cheese sauce, which I see, and spicy good sauce, which I guess is their new, some kind of new spicy sauce. And supposedly, there's supposed to be bacon crumbles on here. I see maybe, you can see there's like one crumble of bacon right there. So I feel like maybe I'll shortchange on the bacon crumble part, but whatever, that's that. And then here, in this beautiful box, we have a double sourdough patty melt, which I paid way too much money for, because they have a sourdough patty melt meal right now, but I decided to get just a sandwich and get a double. And that was stupid, because I probably could have gotten the meal for like 20 cents more. But it looks really good. It's on their sourdough bread, like the sourdough jack, and it's got different kinds of cheeses, mayo. It's a patty melt. It's supposed to be like a patty melt. Also, this one has bacon on it, and I didn't want bacon, so I guess that's a plus. But actually not, because looking at the receipt, they charged me for a bacon sourdough double. That's why this was so expensive, so joke's on me. The combo here is actually $5.49 for the single, and I believe it's $1 more for the double. And I paid the same price as the combo would be to get this bacon double, $6.49. So, yikes on my part. That's my fault, though. I should mention the tacos. They're $3.50 for the regular box of just the tacos, and then $4.50 to get them sauced and loaded. So $1 more. We'll see if it's worth it when I do the taste test, which I will do pretty much right now. We'll hit these tacos up first because the sourdough patty melt is actually a returning item. They've had it before a few times. It's just back now and more expensive, like everything else in the world. But it's not exactly new. New to me, or new to this channel. Not really new to me either. I like it. But these nacho taco mini tacos are very new, and this good sauce I've never heard of before. So we'll see how spicy it is and see if it adds anything to it. This is going to be real messy for me. But here's a taco. I'm trying to show it. It's got the cheese sauce and the spicy sauce and a little bit of ranch. I'm just going to one-shot it. Say hi to the sun for me. Say hi to the sun. This is getting a little crazy. Come on. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there are definitely some complexities to this item I wasn't expecting. First of all, I wanted to show you this. This is one of the tacos deeper down. You can kind of see, if you see this little red splotch, that's the nacho sauce or the nacho flavoring for this taco. There's none on the other side. There's quite a few that are like that in there, so I guess they must powder them after they cook them, I'm assuming, because there's quite a few that have no powder, and then there was a lot at the top that had a lot of powder, a lot of nacho powder. But almost, I'm kind of glad, because the nacho powder I feel like is the weakest aspect of the whole thing. It tastes artificial. It tastes like a cheap Dorito. If you've ever gotten a knockoff Dorito at like the dollar store or something, some random brand, you'll know what I mean. It tastes like cheap nacho powder. I dislike it. I think that if you were buying these, the loaded nacho, or not the loaded, just the regular nacho taco, mini tacos, it would probably be terrible. The loaded part is what really makes this whole thing worthwhile. Now, as I said, according to what I read, it's called spicy good sauce. They could be screwing with me because that wasn't a Jack in the Box source officially, because I couldn't really find the information. This was just a news release from somebody else. But it tastes like buffalo sauce. It's essentially a sweeter buffalo sauce. It's buttery like buffalo sauce. And I really do enjoy it. I think it's pretty good. It's not that spicy, but it is good. So I guess that's correct terminology. That mixed with the ranch and the cheese sauce really puts everything together in this dish, I guess you call it. That sauced and loaded part really makes it more interesting. There goes a U-Haul. It makes it worthwhile in a way, but I don't think it's that good still. But I think this combination of sauces they've hit upon of the nacho cheese, ranch, and good sauce is excellent. I'd put it on other things. I think that's a good idea, but honestly, I'd almost rather put it on regular tacos and not the nacho tacos, because I feel like the nacho powder actually brings the tacos down a little bit. So with all that said, I'll give this a 3, because I think that it is interesting and maybe worth trying if you like spicy sauces and you like Jack in the Box tacos already and you like the mini tacos. But I honestly think maybe you should just request that you can get this sauced and loaded version without the nacho taco part, because The nacho taco part is not what you want. It's not what you're looking for. It's the sauce and loaded part that really makes everything. So that's those. Let's move on to the patty melts. So our patty melt here, you can see a little bit of onion. There's not too much onion on it. I kind of wish there was more, but it's supposed to have Swiss cheese, American cheese, mayo, and onion, which it does have all those aspects. But again, I do kind of wish that there was more onions. But it definitely seems cheesy. It smells good. I generally like Jack in the Box burgers, so I'm going to give it a shot. I already know I'm going to like it because I've gotten their patty melts before, but let's see if a double bacon makes any difference. So as I expected, it's good. It's a solid burger. I think Jack in the Box's burgers do shine in general. I just don't get them that much because they're usually pretty expensive unless you use a coupon. In this case, I made it expensive because I'm stupid. Thanks, son. I made it expensive by not ordering the right way. So that's my fault, because you can get a patty melt combo. At least here, it's $5.49 for the single patty melt combo with fries and a drink, which in that sense is a good deal. And I think the double was $1 more, $6. So I screwed up by ordering the double, but then again, the guy gave me bacon without me asking for it. So there was mixed messages there, but overall, I think it's a great burger. I think the patty melt is a good concept, although it's just hard because people seem to have different definitions of what a patty melt is, depending on the fast food place. And while this one kind of fits the mold, I don't know. It's not exactly what I would call a patty melt. It's just really a cheesy burger with some fried onions, well, grilled onions on it, which is good. But, you know, I don't know if I necessarily call it a patty melt, but I like the sourdough buns. I like the cheese. I like everything about it. I'm a simple burger kind of guy. I don't usually like a bunch of stuff on it. I like it simple. This is a good version of that. But I cannot go to a 5 just because of the price, even though maybe I'm being unfair because I kind of screwed it up. That is the price I paid, and that's the price other people will pay, and probably more depending on where you live. Because I'm in Texas, it's cheaper here generally. So it makes it very expensive for a fast food burger. It makes that hard to recommend. So I'm going to give it a 4 and not a 5, but it's on the verge of being a 5. It's really a good burger. If you're stopping by Jack in the Box, or if you're driving through, or you're on a road trip and you're looking up this review or something like that, and they still have the patty melt, then I would suggest getting the combo with the fries and a drink. It's a good value in that sense, but don't order the burger by itself because you're wasting money. So 4 out of 5 for this sourdough patty melt, which is technically the bacon double sourdough patty melts. That's Jack in the Box. That's what's new. I don't think they'll have a new item for a while because they just released these. So maybe we'll be back at Jack in the Box in a couple months with whatever they have, and I'll see you next time.